So a few other things we want to talk about today. The things that we're bringing back from last year that worked really well, because we want to make sure people know we're aware of the things that worked. We read a lot of feedback. We always have the post-event survey. I read all the comments from all the content, all the breakout content, CSAT scores. I want to let people know what we're bringing back and the cool stuff we're bringing back. 2 years ago, with reInvent, we kind of had that real prescriptive, if you wanted to see databases, you had to go to one venue. If you wanted to see AI/ML, you had to go to another. If you wanted to see containers, another one. And then last year, we totally flipped that on its head.
We did.
Which is something we do a lot around here. And so you could find content on any subject at any venue. And that worked really well. So we are definitely going to be bringing that back. That helps people be able to stay at a venue longer and not have to travel so much. So we're excited that that worked well and definitely bringing that back.
So one of the other things we're bringing back, last year we added a ton more buses, more stops. We did single routes, so you got on the bus and you got off the bus at exactly where you wanted to go. All those hours of standing in parking lots and working on transportation and transportation technology. Let me tell you, that team really went the extra mile for you. No pun intended. But lots of improvements that we made last year on the transportation will also be coming back this year, and making sure people can get quickly and easily from one venue to another.
Yeah. And then a couple more content things that we'll be bringing back. The session catalog is huge. Last year we had 2,400 plus sessions. This year we'll have more than that. So what we did was we created these community hero agenda guides. Our AWS community heroes, very cool program. We had a guest, Mark Nunakoven, last year. Hi, Mark. Our community heroes created these really awesome agenda guides. We gave them a preview of the full session schedule. And so they went in and built all these really cool agendas, totally driven by them.
Yeah, they were really good.
Really good. So, I mean, there were topical ones like security or databases, but there were also these really cool ones, Women Who Inspire Us, which were all the technical talks given by women at reInvent, AWS for newbies. So there was one for college students. So just like really cool. And it's really fun to have these people that are, their only affiliation with us is that they love AWS. And so they're community heroes for us. And kind of looking at that content and getting their perspective on it. So we put all those guides up on the website, and we'll definitely be bringing that program back and expanding it a little bit. Maybe, get Jeff Barr to do an agenda guide for us. Some of our other evangelists, other people that are interested in AWS. So we'll be bringing back more agenda guides and more resources for people to continue to figure out the session catalog. And then the other thing we did, kind of in that same vein, on site, we had what we called schedule experts. So we took some solutions architects and we trained them up on how to best use the session catalog. They stood at our agenda walls at all the venues, and if people because some people, against our advice, don't plan like they should. Be sure you plan. Didn't have any sessions. They didn't know what sessions to get into. They didn't know how the session catalog worked. And so we had these schedule experts. They had their own iPads, and they were able to help people find sessions of interest to them that had open seats in them. So really kind of helping level up the experience for finding content on the ground when you're there.
Right.
So
those are super popular. Yep. So some of the things that we're working on from a quirky and evening activities perspective, Midnight Madness is coming back again.
Woo woo!
We did not win the Guinness World Record attempt for the air drumming. We lost by 3. You guys, it was a heartbreak.
That is heartbreaking.
So we are making another attempt.
Yes.
So last year, just for those of you who weren't at reInvent, we attempted the world's largest choreographed air drum solo to Phil Collins' iconic In the Air Tonight. It was amazing.
It was
you guys,
really, really cool.
I stood in the back and was literally jumping up and down watching everyone.
Yeah.
The idea of 3,000 people with lit glow sticks drumming in unison was so fun and so cool.
It was the coolest.
So this year I've upped the ante on it. I'm not going to reveal the song yet.
Although I know what it is.
But we've got something really fun planned for Midnight Madness. And the entire thing is going to be back and bigger than ever.
Yeah.
There will be a scavenger hunt component. The idea is we make you laugh, we make you cry, we inspire you. You get sort of that human connection with the drumming and the singing and all of that. So we also will have Tatanka at Midnight Madness again.
All right.
So last year we did set the record. We are the current record holder at 390 37 eaters.
Wow.
It was really fun. I have a vendor literally building me a chicken wing counting technology right now, Jill. Because
Well, we need it.
lo and behold, there is not a chicken wing counting technology just off the shelf. So we're building a custom on
That's
AWS,
cool.
of course, app to
Yeah.
count our chicken wings. Lots of fun stuff happening there.
Yeah. And then also, one of the other cool things we're bringing back, if you were at reInvent last year, you were there for the launch of Deep Racer, which
Right.
is the machine learning AI driven tiny race car. Maybe I shouldn't call it a tiny race car, but that is what it is. And you can build your own model using AWS and our machine learning tools. And so Deep Racer will be back at reInvent this year, but you'll be able to experience it from the beginning of the week instead of having to wait until Wednesday. But they'll be back at the MGM Grand Arena. You'll be able to build models, race cars, attend workshops.
The last thing I wanted to talk about was replay parties. So last year we expanded our musical offerings, which was super cool. So we had always had a big EDM DJ playing in our main stage. Last year we added a live stage, and we're bringing that back this year. There's all sorts of activities. Last year we had office chair Grand Prix and
was
those
awesome.
things. And then now we've introduced this idea that you might find your next favorite band at replay and learn about your next favorite band. 2 stages, more music than ever. So I'm very thrilled with how replay is coming together. I can't tell you who our talent is yet, so that is top secret. Jill does not know.
I don't even know that.
So
But I'll find out.
she doesn't know all the secrets. We're super thrilled with replay and how it's coming together this year.
Cool. And more to come.
So stay tuned.